Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 22nd, and today was a beautiful day outside. Tried to rain off and on throughout the day, but still a beautiful day. So got this morning fairly early with the dogs and whatnot, got them all taken care of, got them outside. Could still smell the nice little smoke coming from the campfire log that I had over there burning all night, which always a great smell to wake up to, is that smell of a still slow smoldering log, which is always fun. So I hopped in the hot tub, enjoyed the scent of that. I love the smell of like just slow burning wood. It smells so great. So went ahead, got in the hot tub, got myself a nice little soak there, got out, got a couple things taken care of, nothing real major. Hung around the house there a little bit with the dogs, playing them, getting the thing all taken care of. My wife and mother decided they were going to run to the store, so they went and got the grocery shopping done. They were going to get like calzones, I guess, in the store, like ones like the pre-made but not cooked. You have to cook them at home, kind of thing, whatever. The raw, pizza dough and whatever. And I was looking at those we were going to have tonight for dinner, so it's no big deal. I said I wouldn't mind having some bratwurst. We haven't had brats for a while, and it kind of popped in my head. So I texted them and said, "Hey, I want to have bratwurst," and they said, "Cool, no big deal." So they went to the store, hung out there a little bit. I hung out with the dogs, just kind of chilling out. Everybody's getting along good. It's always fun. Sometimes you get a little bit, the dogs don't really quite get along splendidly. These guys are all just being super chilled, super laid back. Everything was going really well there. So everything was hunky-dory. They got back from the store, got everything all put away and all that good fun stuff. I was waiting around for my new watch to show up. Had a new watch ordered, so I was waiting for it to get here so I could go get my run in. It says out for delivery between like 12 and 3, whatever. I'm like, it's a narrow down window, but it's not great. 12 and 3, 30, like that, what it was. So it's like, okay, it's got a window, but it's not perfect. So it is what it is. So my wife decided she had to drop off some stuff to her father, and she hadn't seen him for a while, so she wanted to go up there and hang out with him for a little bit, kind of let him know where we're coming along on getting his house sold and our new house bought, and getting him moved into our house, and getting all his stuff moved to the storage unit, and so on and so forth, and all that good fun stuff. So yay, it is what it is. So she went and did that. Went ahead, she was up there for a while. I was out with the dogs, just kind of chilling out. Came inside for a little bit, nothing major. Hung outside most of the day. It was fairly overcasty, but there was no wind. It was a super dead day, so it made it feel way hotter than it really does, than it actually is. It feels hotter when there's no wind at all. So got that taken care of. Got a text from my wife saying she was heading home. I'm like, okay, no big deal. I was like, it's cold to know. Waiting for him waiting for a dog to get picked up. So once the dog got picked up, my watch got there. I was going to go for my run. And then my wife was like 6 minutes after she texted and she's heading home, maybe 10 minutes or something like that, not very long after. My mother came out in the back porch area there and sat in that little gap room and hollered that my wife's home. And I'm like, well, your wife's here. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, that's weird, because she just texted me 6 minutes ago. But that, well, she probably texted me half an hour ago and just now showed up. Whatever, not a big deal. So it's like no problem and stuff. And then about a half an hour rolls by, and then my wife comes outside and she's like, I just got home. I'm like, what do you mean just got home? I said, I'm waiting for my watch so I can go for lunch. She goes, I think there's a little package on the next to the radio, probably your watch. So I'm like, what the hell? Then I asked Mom. She goes, I hollered at you and said your watch is here. And I'm like, okay, why would I not have came in? I clearly did not hear you right, because I was waiting for my watch. I wanted to get it charged so I could go for a run and so on and so forth. I said, I swear to God, you said your wife is here. And I thought, why are you telling me my wife's here? Who gives a shit? She's a big girl. She knows how to get in and out of the house by herself. Not a big deal. So I was confused by the whole thing, but thought, oh well, whatever. Because she's like, tells me all the time, like, there's somebody here, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, they'll knock on the door, tell me what they want, whatever. So it is what it is. So I went and got my watch out of the box, got it on a charger, got it all synced up, got it all set to US and English and so on and so forth, and actually synced it up to my phone and all that good fun stuff that happens while it's on the charger. Got it to 98% charge and decided, hell, I'm going to go for my run anyway. So went for a run. Not really a big fan of it. It is what it is. I don't know. It's the cheaper version. I went with the $160, $170 one it was, instead of the $400 one. This was normally $200. It was on sale for like $160 or whatever it was, and $170. And then the other one I wanted was $600 on sale for $400, but I just couldn't justify buying it. So it's smaller face than I thought it was going to be and whatnot, and there's some different little quirks I got to learn about it. But there's newer technology in this one that my old one didn't have. My old one's 5 years old, probably something like that. At least 5 years old. So I get my money's worth out of my garments. So excuse me. This is technically my third Garmin I've had. I had one in between there, but it was garbage. Like, it was screwing up. It would lose my runs, would lose my rides. I actually had it during RAGBRAI, and it lost all my rides, which was superbly annoying. So I'm riding, 80, 70 to 100 miles a day on my bicycle across the state, and it just loses all my data just out of nowhere, which is super annoying. So Garmin was kind of kindly enough when I complained about how bad it was and whatnot. They sent me like 3 different ones, and they all screwed up. They offered to give me full credit. I bought it on clearance. It was a model they were phasing out, but all 3 of them had screwed up, and all 3 were different screw ups. It wasn't like the same screw up, like my fault. All 3 of them screwed up in different ways, and they just said, screw it, we'll give you full credit price towards a new one of what this thing cost new without the clearance price. So I went ahead and done that. They sent me the new one, which then I had for 5 years. So I can't complain at all. So technically my first 610, I think it was, XT, I don't know what it was, that lasted me probably 5 years. The second one lasted me like 5 years, and now I'm into this one. So super happy with the Garmin tech service, all that kind of stuff. Great with it. So got it, got my run in, got down with it, got back, got my shower. We ended up having dinner. We ate kind of early. I was just, I don't know, kind of feeling it. It is what it is. We had dinner early, and I thought I'd have a snack later, and I ended up having some burritos when I came back in at the end of the night. But ended up back outside with the dogs. Everything was good, having a great time. Went ahead and started a little fire going, put some more bigger logs on it and stuff, and got it going good off that smoldering log. It's always nice to have just kind of like a constant smoldering log in your yard. It's just, I don't know, something I don't know, it makes me feel hillbilly. It makes me feel country. I kind of like it. So it is what it is there. So yeah, end up out there, watched some TV with my wife. She came out, we hung out a while, had myself a nice little cigar, chilled out with the dogs, brought them in, and then get everybody all figured out who's going to sleep where is always a fun thing. So yeah, everything went well. Bruce ended up sleeping out in the living room today. He was just kind of annoying me. He couldn't figure his space out, and he takes up so much room in the bed with 3 of their dogs in the bed. I was like, screw it. So I just left him out in the living room, and he's perfectly fine with that. He sleeps out there off and on his own. Normally what he would do is when the door's open and we only have no other dogs here, he'll sleep on the bed with me till about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Then he goes out on the couch anyway, or his love seat technically. But went ahead and said hell with it, and it was all good. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.